remember that guy named Nuke? Part of the whole cancel Dr. Witnesser crowd out there.
This will most likely be my last video on Dr. Witnesser, unless he has some incredibly weird reply to this. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is going to be a commentary style video, so there's going to be no of his clips, so this video does not get striked down, and etc. So it's going to be more of a commentary style video, none of my face, none of everything, just some clips, and yeah, let's get straight into it. So as you guys know, I have made a few videos in the past on Dr. Witnesser, but this video, I want to cover every single reason I think that Dr. Witnesser should just not be on this platform anymore, and just take his religious actions or whatever he does just somewhere else and just stop doing what he's doing. Yeah, let's get started into the first topic. So the first topic I want to get into is the one that I'm just insanely wondering how this one did not get him in more trouble than when it did. Is probably the most thing that most people do know him for. In the worst part of his aspect is he told an 8-year-old Muslim boy that he was going to rot in hell for the rest of his life if he didn't convert to Christianity or stop his actions. An 8-year-old boy telling an 8-year-old kid that he's gonna rot in hell for the rest of his life. I just can't believe that. I'll even play the clip, but I can't show the actual footage for actual, copyright reasons, but I can show you the audio. Let me do that now.
In believing that Jesus isn't the Son of God, you're denying every other scripture before that has ever happened and saying that it's not true.
Well, I'm denying that because usually what you're talking about, since you're American and Christian, since the Muslim culture, we don't really talk about that.
Yeah, you don't talk about it because they don't want to believe it. That's why.
Well, it's because Muslim culture, we've been through different things through America and Christians.
If you were to die in your sins today, you would be sentenced to hell.
Yes, you did hear it right. He did just tell an 8-year-old Muslim child whom his parents are teaching him what to believe in, that if he were to die today, that he is going to go to hell and rot forever just because of a belief. An 8-year-old child. Let's get into the second topic. So in the second topic, I'd like to talk about two things in the same topic, and it's going to revolve around the time that I met Dr. Witnesser. So what I want to talk about is how he compared being gay to murder and stealing. So in the clips I'm going to show you at the end of me talking about this, he literally says that, let's say your mom is a murderer and kills somebody, and your uncle is a stealer. Will you still love them if they murder somebody or if they steal something? And I'm like, of course. You really kind of have to love them through your mom, but you're really not going to agree with what they did whatsoever. And he just compares that to saying being gay. He's like, you don't support them whatsoever. So I'm like, hold up. I really don't mind if my friend is gay. And how are you going to compare that to murder? Like, I just could not believe that he said that. And then on top of that, he says that if, let's say he has a gay friend, right? He said he will not hang out with that friend as much or have them be his best friend or have a drink at the bar with them just because they're gay. So he said just because he has a friend who is gay, he will not hang out with them that much just because of that. So I thought this was so disrespectful to say. It's just the gay audience, like let's say he had a gay audience, that member is gone. After hearing that, your members are just gone after that. They are not watching you. That was so homophobic to say. I can't even think that your chat agreed with you on that statement. And this is just unbelievable. And I'll play the clip for you guys. I just can't believe you'd say this in front of a kid audience.
Say you have an aunt or an uncle. Say you have an uncle that murdered somebody, okay?
Yeah.
It's terrible that he murdered somebody, but would you still love him? Say your mom murdered somebody. Would you still love your mom? So my point is you can love your mom even though they did this crime, but you don't have to support the crime that they committed, right? You don't have to sit there and support murder, right? But you could still love your mom, right?
That's true.
So that's the same concept.
If you had like a gay friend, you would still like them as a friend, but you just wouldn't support their ways, correct?
Wouldn't go to the bar with them and stuff like that, you know what I mean?
Oh, you wouldn't go to the bar with them? I don't know if I take it that far.
I mean, Jesus ate with sinners and tax collectors.
Still bring them the gospel message, but that doesn't mean you have to make them, your buddy, you know what I mean?
And yeah, that was basically what he said there. And the first part was him talking about the murderous stuff, and the second part was him talking about how he really doesn't like to hang out with gay people, very obviously. And let's get into the next topic. So in this third to second to final topic, I want to talk about clips of, I guess what he does now is, I can't even believe I'm saying this. He tells kids on his TikTok, hundreds of thousands of people, and his TikTok audience, they're kid-based. They're mainly just kid-based, and some teens, that Santa wasn't real. And he basically did it on his Twitch live stream. I don't care what your beliefs are in religion. You do not ruin a little kid's childhood like that by telling him Santa isn't real. We do not lie to our kids by saying Santa isn't real. We give them a childhood by saying Santa is real. Just because maybe his childhood got crushed doesn't mean he has to ruin it for probably the thousands of little kids who watch that video going to their parents right now. Like, what is this? What does he mean Santa isn't real? Like, I don't care if you're a Christian, a pastor, or what. You do not just tell thousands or hundreds of thousands of little kids that Santa isn't real and do it on your freaking live stream. This makes me so upset, and I'll show you guys the clip. I can't even begin with this topic.
Big announcement. I have a big announcement. I have a controversial announcement. Controversial announcement to make in the chat right now, okay? Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me right in the eyes. There is no Santa Claus. He is fake. He does not exist. It is a lie by the world. Okay? And so listen. As Christians, we should not be lying to our kids. We should not be deceiving our kids, because who is the great deceiver? Satan.
There's a few things I want to touch up on after that, and I just can't even believe that. He put that out there. Dude, 600,000 people plus saw that video. And oh my god, I commented on that video saying, how many childhoods do you think this just ruined? I literally just can't believe he posted that. Why are people not talking about this? How is this guy not canceled after posting this? And then on top of that, he compared Santa to Satan. Bro, it's a fucking mythological thing that we created so we can give our kids a childhood. Not so Satan is creating that against God, dude. It's just so we give our kids a better childhood, man. Oh, let's get into the final topic, okay? I can't believe with this guy right now. Last topic I think I'd want to talk to is basically just him trying to force religion on Christians. So I don't really have a certain clip for this, but it's pretty much just overall him hating on anyone else's opinion. So I'm going to get on to two topics, and this last thing is him completely destroying anyone else's opinion and him basically forcing his religion, Christianity, on every single person he talks to. So obviously, as you guys know, he destroyed my opinion by striking down my video. So he basically is a person who will completely, if you have a different opinion against him, will just not handle your opinion. He will just completely strike down your opinion and just say, no, mine is right 100%. No matter what you think, I'm never going to listen to you. So he really does not want to listen to people. He will 100% just talk over you. When I was playing with him, he talked over me at least 15 times when I was trying to get my word out. Not saying I'm not a Christian, but it's just, I don't know, man. And then, on top of that, he will just, you can go watch his streams or whatever. He'll really just try to force his religion on you. Like, he will, if you say you're not a Christian, he will just start trying to state things from the Bible and everything to make you become Christian, make you think that you're a Christian. Like, I'll respect other people's beliefs. My friend's an atheist. Am I completely against him? No, I let him think what he wants to think. I'm not just like, all right, here's why you should become a Christian, dude. You should do all this, do all this. I'm like, dude, if you think you're an atheist, you can be an atheist. I'm not going to hate you for that. If you're a Muslim, I'm not going to completely flame you for that. I don't care. I don't care what your religion is. We shouldn't be arguing about religion. We should all have our own beliefs. We shouldn't try to force religion on other people. We should let them believe what they want to believe. You can state your opinion, but you don't have to completely flame somebody for saying, you know, this is why you're Christian. Oh, you're not Christian? Oh, well, you're stupid, you know? Overall, this is why I don't like this guy, and I just don't know why people can support him. So, that was my opinion on this. This is my content, Nuke, content cop on Dr. Witnesser. This will probably be my last video on him. Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like if you're new, subscribe if you're new is what I meant to say. Like the video if you did enjoy it. And yeah, drop a comment on all the topics. I really like to hear you guys' opinions, and it's been Juke, it's been real, and I'll see you guys in the next video.